I'm going off my bullet points if anyone has it pulled up. Okay. Hi, my name is Ivy Packy. I'm a senior in the accounting department, and I am involved with the Great Alaskan Accounting People as an events coordinator, and I'm also the president of the Associated Students of Business, just like Joe, who was the vice president back when he was in college.
Oh, good.
I graduated from Monroe Catholic High School in 2019, and the biggest thing that I loved about Monroe was the small community feel. And that's why I chose to come to UAF, is I still wanted that small community feel, and being from Fairbanks, that's really important to me and is ingrained in who I am. Coming into college, I had two goals. My first was that I wanted to pay for school completely on my own. College was something that I was doing for me, not because my parents wanted me to or because I felt pressure from peers, but because that's something I wanted to do. So paying my way kind of solidified that this is what I want to do for myself. My second goal was to pay for my education without taking out any student loans. So I got right to work and started chugging away at scholarship applications and working full time so that I could make that happen. Everything was going great, and then spring of 2020 happened when COVID hit. And being a student who's paying for their way through school, working full time was really challenging, trying to figure out how I was going to work and pay for my education. And so I scraped by my freshman year, my sophomore year, but let me tell you, scholarship season was crazy. I filled out every scholarship I could imagine to try and help finish paying for junior and senior year. I can tell you exactly where I was when I got the call from UAF. I was at a family brunch on a Sunday. I got a call from UAF on a Sunday, which was very out of character. So I stepped aside and I took the phone call. And I remember standing in the garage, hearing that I got a scholarship and not fully comprehending what this scholarship was. So then it was explained that I got the UCBelly College of Business and Security, whatever that, CBSS, whatever that is, a scholarship. And that it would be $5,000 a year for me to continue my education up until the time I graduated. I got off the phone and I sat in the garage and just cried. The weight that I felt come off of me was something I could never explain to somebody who hasn't been through it themselves. So I was beyond grateful at that moment, and I cried again when I got the official letter in the mail because it was just such a pivotal moment in the change of my financial situation. Fall of my junior year, I missed 2 months of school and 3 months of work because I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. And again, without this scholarship, I wouldn't have been able to continue my education and still hit my two goals of paying my way debt-free. So because of Joe, I was able to take the time I needed to get my body healthy and get caught up on schoolwork without having to worry about how I'm going to pay for the next semester. That spring semester, I was given another opportunity from the UCBelly scholarship. I was able to take an internship at an accounting firm, which is now where I can say I am fully employed and very happy. Basically my dream job that I wouldn't have been able to go and try without the support of the UCBelly scholarship. Joe, there are truly no words to describe the monumental impact you had on my education. You gave me the opportunities I needed to finish my education debt-free and allowed me to take risks that have set me up for success after graduation. Thank you to Joe UCBelly Jr. and all of you who are donors. You truly have no idea what kind of impact you can make on a student's life.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
That last piece I'm going to try and memorize because I really like the wording.
Yeah, you can tell when you didn't, but you are so
Yeah.
good. Let's see here. You said something. We'll see it. You'll hear it in the video. You said something about filling out scholarships. You meant scholarship applications.
Yep.
When I got the call, pause,
Okay.
and then go back in. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you said, and I don't remember. You can play it back. I'll upload these to Google Drive. But something about it was something, but say it was unusual to get a phone call. It was unusual from UAF. Like it was unusual. It was UAF calling on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Okay.
And then 5,000 each year until I graduate.
Okay.
And then you melded your two goals together. And because of this, I was able to get my two goals of paying by myself debt free, of paying by myself and remaining debt free.
Okay.
And then
those, like,
you will
super
probably
separate.
want to mention Walsh Kelleher Sharp because you
I
don't
was gonna say you might shout out Walsh Keller Sharp.
because you don't mention it in your interview video, and so here's your chance to say, and I got it, and because of the scholarship that allowed free time for me to take the internship at Walsh Kelleher and Sharp, one of the respected account,
Yeah, right.
So there you go.
Perfect. Awesome. Feedback from everybody else. Not criticism, feedback.
Nothing. I got nothing.
It's impactful. I thank you for being open about sharing, and all of you are so busy. Oh, and by the way, I got autoimmune disease.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna add that until I talked, like Joe was open with us and I was like, oh, well.
Remember?
that's
Yeah, the whole
relatable.
cancer
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's relatable to him, so I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean this nicely. You were a little bit monotone,
Okay.
even though you're going through the emotions. Like I feel like people in the audience are gonna feel emotions from what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So possibly kind of like
Monotone as in I need to add more pitch in my voice or I need to add more pause?
Both.
a little bit of
Okay.
both. But
Because you're telling such emotional things.
like the last time Tammy teared up,
Yeah.
like that other people are gonna do that. And so I feel like if you're just like, yeah, so I got this call.
I think you're trying so
Which
hard not
you-
to cry
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
that you're.
100%.
Yeah.
Definitely
Which
steeling myself up for.
I could
yeah.
tell in your video too, because you do this like,
Yep.
you pulling your lips, and I
Yeah.
was like, she's not getting emotional, but we almost need it.
Yeah.
I know that's what my mom says. She's like, it's okay to cry. I'm like, I don't want to cry.
You
Yeah.
are our passion piece. You
I
take
know.
us into give us money, and we're not trying to be flippant about it.
Right.
But this is truly why you need to peek into why it makes it. Because again, we say scholarships make such a good impact. Your help helps. Give us a couple of that. And you are
Right.
showing us why.
Okay. I think the other part is I really